Hi, I'm Richard Holcomb, and welcome to Who Rocks New Mexico. Today, let's learn how Heritage Hotels have become New Mexico's cultural ambassadors to the world. We'll head over to Gallup for a little history and a lot of great food. And we'll take a tour of the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center. But first, let's take a look at an organization that's restoring hope to families and individuals in need, St. Felix Pantry.
Sister Genevieve had the vision, really. She was the visionary for this, and she started going around and collecting food at different stores and was giving it out from the trunk of her car, and that continued to grow. The number of people that she saw had the needs, and so then she started to give the food out of the back door of the pantry in their kitchen area. And again, the numbers continued to grow, and so they knew that they had to do something more to continue to meet the need and expand what they're doing. So they came and found this building and have made necessary changes in it in order to continue to carry on that work of the pantry, and that started in 1992. We couldn't do what we do without our volunteers. We have about 100 volunteers here, and we have them come from all walks of life. And some of them come originally as community service workers and find that they love the work here and they stayed. Actually, our director of operations had to come here to do that very thing.
As director, I oversee pretty much everything here. My drivers, the trucks going out, the drivers, the opening of the doors, all the volunteers. Have about 110 volunteers here. Maintenance, the safety, all the food regulations, whatever needs to be done, pretty much I'm the guy to come to. I just love helping people.
I've met people that are really nice. A lot of them are older people, some are younger people, and but they all have one thing in common, is they have a need, they're hungry. And it gives me pleasure to be able to assist and prepare some food so they can take something home. I guess it just fulfills something that I needed to do.
It's kind of infectious in terms of people coming, and as they serve, seeing that people the needs are being met, and what we do to help support them and encourage them, because we don't only give them food, we give them hope, and we give them love and respect for who they are and their dignity. We help to restore their dignity, so there's many more things that they get rather than just food and clothing when they come. This event, our Thanksgiving dinner, has been going on for many years, and we've been graciously allowed to use the McDonald's here in Rio Rancho on Rio Rancho Boulevard in 528 by Julian Garza, who's the owner, and he's been really supportive of us in that endeavor. And last year we served 962 people, and this year we're looking at probably 1,000 or maybe more.
The Felician Convent is really close to my McDonald's business, and I became friends with the Felician sisters. And one day it occurred to me that the best way that I could help them in getting some recognition around the community would be to partner with them and serve the dinners here. I love what they do. I believe in St. Felix Pantry. I believe in what Sister Genevieve started, and I continue to promote that wherever I go.
We invite people to get involved with St. Felix Pantry because I look at it as a double blessing. They are blessed because they are helped others, and they get blessed because they are making a difference in the lives of people within this community and throughout the state of New Mexico.
Coming up, Adrian Perez, president of Heritage Hotels and Resorts and New Mexico's cultural ambassador.
Miles of beaches and expansive blue waters invite you to relax. Forget for a little while. Put things in perspective. Remember what's important.
It feels so true when I'm with you, I'm free. A place I go that feels like home to me. And it feels so true. It's time well spent when I spend it with you.
The water at Elephant Butte gives you a reason to do what you love. Try something new and test your limits. Catch a wave and dare to fly, faster than you ever thought possible. Feel the wind in your face. Take time to catch your breath or catch a fish. Look around, absorb the beauty, see things differently than ever before.
And it feels so true when I'm with you, I'm free. New Mexico, it feels like home to me. And it feels so true. It's time well spent when I spend it with you.
Elephant Butte is New Mexico true.
What you don't need when it's time to close your mortgage is a nameless, faceless voice at the other end of a 1-800 number. What you do need is a licensed local loan officer who will attend your closing, sit with you and answer every one of the questions that you will surely have as you read and sign over 57 legal documents. At Frost Mortgage, we're licensed, we're professional, and we're local. We don't just close loans, we open doors.
Hi, I'm Doug Wilson, the owner of American Tire and Service. Do you know what makes a great mechanic? Training is mighty important. Certification? You bet. But do you know what really makes a great mechanic? Heart. It's a passion that drives the mechanic to do the right thing every time. We've been helping people like you for over 25 years. We're locally owned and proud to serve you.
American Tire and Service on Highway 528 between Southern and Northern. The only guys for you.
We'd like to invite you to First Tuesdays, a networking event created specifically for business owners and executives.
Giving you the opportunity to interact on a personal level with business people just like you.
Mark your calendar for every first Tuesday in 2014.
4:30 to 6:30 at Hotel Albuquerque's Q Bar for free hors d'oeuvres, happy hour cash bar,
and networking with fellow business owners and executives.
It's new, it's social, it's your opportunity to make new connections, build relationships, and share new ideas with your peers.
No pressure, no speakers, no roster, and no rules.
And name tags with first names only, so the focus is on you rather than your company.
It's First Tuesdays for business owners and executives, 4:30 to 6:30 at Hotel Albuquerque's Q Bar.
To register, visit firsttuesdaysabq.com. Be there!
New Mexico is a destination for visitors from around the world because of its charm, culture, and art, and heritage hotels are big ambassadors for our state.
I think the thing that differentiates our hotels from any other hotel that's out there is that we have an authentic way to showcase heritage and culture to the world. And we truly embrace that, we truly celebrate that through everything we do, from the music we play in the restaurants, in our lobbies, to the food we create, to the scents at the hotels, and just really a true interpretation of our true heritage and culture. Well, our employees are cultural ambassadors by the fact that we try to educate them on every piece of the hotel furnishings that you see throughout our lobbies, throughout our restaurants and our guest rooms. Every single piece has a significant role within the property. And we try to educate our staff on how to tell other folks that are our guests about those specific things. And so they make the stay more unique. It gives our guests the ability to tell our story for us. So at Hotel Albuquerque, We try to celebrate the tri-cultures of New Mexico, which is the Spanish, Mexican, and Native American, and really plays a great role with Old Town, a treasure of New Mexico. Nativo Lodge, it celebrates really the up-and-coming Native American artists, really a showcase of new talent from the Native American perspective. Hotel Chimayo is very special to me. I'm from northern New Mexico myself. My family comes from a little town called Peñasco, New Mexico. And so it's very close up there by Chimayo, and so that has a special place in my heart.
The Hotel Chimayo has been recently renovated to incorporate artists and themes from the village of Chimayo. We had 70 artisans from the village of Chimayo who worked on this project, who handmade many of the items that are in the guest rooms. So the Hotel St. Francis was really designed around the Franciscan monks. It is very elegant, very spiritual, and really offers each guest a specific ambiance of warmth and comfort when they enter the hotel. The Hotel St. Francis has a restaurant named Tabla de los Santos, which has original cuisine from Chef Esteban Garcia. We use a lot of fresh seasonal products at the restaurant, as well as our garden to glass in Secreto, which is our bar.
Lodge of Santa Fe has really aligned itself with the performing arts, culturally sensitive performing arts. And so we're going to be putting on what we're calling the Heritage Event Series throughout the year. And it will help artists that are trying to celebrate that culture and heritage. Again, Native American, Spanish, Mexican, and really try to help them put those performances on to really showcase their work and their talent to New Mexico. Hotel Encanto really celebrates our Mexican heritage. It also has aligned itself with the Grand Camino Real, which is a trail from Mexico into what was the New World. There's treasures all along the road, the Camino Real, from missions to different historical buildings that the Camino Real Association has tried to facilitate and make improvements to. And so we've aligned ourselves with that cultural cause, and I think it's going to be a really great thing for our state. So Heritage Hotels, I think, has a great impact on New Mexico from the employment standpoint. We do, I think, a very good job in employing over 700 folks in New Mexico, and the economic impact that we have is substantial. And so we're going to continue to try to do that, continue to buy properties in this state, and create jobs for New Mexico.
Albuquerque Business First recently held their Women of Influence Awards, honoring industry and community leaders throughout New Mexico. Each week, Who Rocks New Mexico will highlight these outstanding individuals.
The skill that I find most valuable in my career as a photographer and a business owner in a portrait studio is adaptability. I mean, I've had this studio for 14 years now, and we've gone through 3 or 4 complete changes and incarnations. So it's all about adapting. It's all about making sure that you are the wave instead of going under the wave. If I were sitting face to face with my younger self, I would tell her this: please, make sure that you stay in touch with your real desires. Make sure that you constantly check in with yourself about what makes you feel shiny and happy and alive. And make sure that that is at the head of your business and your entire life. I would have to say that my role models are my father and Zig Ziglar. My father was an amazing salesman, and I think he was a great salesman because he really loved people. But Zig Ziglar taught me all about why and how selling is a sacred contract, about how there's nothing greater than connecting with another human being and giving them exactly what they want and what they need. It's a beautiful thing, and I love doing it. I would hope that my legacy would be that I started a new conversation about the range of who we are as people, and the range of what beauty is, and the range of what expression is considered capturable. I love that we're diverse individuals and in our community. And I think it's amazing. That's the gift of what I get to do.
I'm the Deputy Director at Explora, the Science Center and Children's Museum in Old Town Albuquerque, where I've been for 12 years. And I think the most powerful lessons that I've learned in my career there consistently involve two things: education and community. There was a little girl working in the electricity area at Explora who said once, "I like being a scientist way more than I like being a princess." And I love that. And I think that I'm constantly seeing amazing things that can happen when you give children ownership of their own learning and allow them to experiment and follow their own curiosity. Having conversations with people at other community-based organizations is my best source for new ideas. Recently, I've been facilitating a series of community listening sessions for Explora in the attempt to learn more about the goals and aspirations of different groups in our community. And after each of those sessions, I have to reel in all of the ideas that I have about new ways we could work together on all kinds of different programs. I really believe that anything is possible. So if I have a big idea or I'm faced with a potentially daunting opportunity, I don't waste a lot of time thinking about why it might not work. I tend to just jump right in with the assumption that I'll figure it out along the way. That's certainly been true of my career path, where I've been fortunate enough to jump into positions that I didn't necessarily have the experience for, but someone trusted me. And the second trait, I think, is that I'm fiercely loyal, and I'll work as hard as it takes to not let down the people who trusted me to make the impossible possible.
Congratulations to all of Albuquerque Business First's Women of Influence.
It's back, the El Ranchito de los Niños Home of Your Own house raffle. It's your chance to win a D.R. Horton home and help provide what every child deserves.
To be safe in our home.
Not to be hurt.
To grow up with our brothers and sisters.
Win a beautiful D.R. Horton home at La Quintista in Northwest Albuquerque, or $100,000 cash. It's simple, it's easy, and you're helping kids. Order by phone or online. Call 889-6040 or visit elranchitonm.org today.
The Indian Pueblo Cultural Center is an exciting destination for tourists and locals. From our amazing cuisine to our ever-changing exhibits, events, and dances, you'll love every minute you spend with us. So let's take a look. The Pueblo Harvest Cafe will bring you back again and again for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Enjoy Native American foods, New Mexican favorites, and tempting drinks, all in a beautiful setting with live music on the patio every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evening throughout the spring and summer months. For personal treasures and unique gifts, you'll enjoy the Shumakoloa gift shop. It's filled with traditional and contemporary arts and crafts by artisans from our 19 New Mexico pueblos. Our courtyard is home to Native American dances from various pueblos, every weekend year-round, providing you with amazing photo opportunities as you take in the sights and sounds you'll remember for a lifetime. Walk back through generations of history, art, and culture, dramatically brought to life in our lower-level museum. See pottery and artifacts dating back more than 1,000 years as you discover rich nuggets of information about early inhabitants of New Mexico. You can further explore New Mexico's Native American culture, history, and language in our permanent collections exhibitions, where you'll learn fascinating details about our 19 Pueblo tribes. You'll also enjoy our ever-changing Native American art, educational, and historical displays in the halls of our Avanu Gallery. You'll want to check our calendar frequently for year-round events and exhibitions, including arts and crafts shows, fashion show, and more, giving you more reasons to visit us here at the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center. Parking is free. Banquet and meeting rooms are available. Our Four Winds Travel Center is conveniently located on the grounds, and our Holiday Inn and Suites is just across the street. We invite you to explore, learn, enjoy, shop, and dine with us at this wonderful special place called the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center.
Up next, rellenos and crab boils in Gallup.
This is where many songs become one, and life dances in perfect rhythm. This is everyday life when it's embraced by the extraordinary. Like no place you've ever been before, this is Albuquerque.
Need office space? 3791 Southern Boulevard in Rio Rancho represents an outstanding value in office space in the heart of Rio Rancho's business district. With clean and versatile space available, 3791 Southern Boulevard is a 2-story office building and offers good visibility with signage opportunities for tenants. There's only one suite of up to 2,700 square feet still available, so act now. For more information, call David at 505-259-3706.
Hi, I'm Kelly McDonald, and I'm honored to be the keynote speaker at this year's Governor's Conference on Tourism. Customer service speaking engagements take me all over the world, and I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to speak to all of you here in New Mexico, particularly at a time when the Tourism Association of New Mexico is aggressively working on a positive guest experience training program. So mark your calendar and join me on May 6th in Ruidoso at the 2014 Governor's Conference on Tourism. The information I'll share is valuable for every type of business, helping you better serve your guests and bring them back to your business time and time again. For more information and registration information, visit TANM.org. See you in Ruidoso.
Hi, I'm Doug Wilson with American Tire and Service. Did you know any independent, reputable automotive repair center can provide factory scheduled maintenance under your new vehicle warranty? It's true, you don't need to go to the dealer. You know us, you trust us. So check your owner's manual for scheduled maintenance and let your guys at American Tire do the rest. Engine maintenance, transmission, tire rotation, any scheduled maintenance. American Tire and Service, your guys for all your vehicle maintenance and repairs. See us today.
Hi, I just saw Robert Wagner on television reading a script about reverse mortgages. You know, Robert doesn't know anything about reverse mortgages, but I do. Every month at Frost Mortgage, we loan hundreds of thousands of dollars to seniors to eliminate their mortgage payments for the rest of their lives. How much better would your life be if you didn't have a mortgage payment to make next month? If you're 62 or older, give us a call and we'll show you how this wonderful mortgage program works.
Gallup, New Mexico has a rich history of Hispanic and Native American culture. Early days of the railroad, the wild, wild west, and today, some great eateries that truly rock New Mexico.
If you're looking for a little adventure or just to get out of town for a day, take the short drive to Gallup, New Mexico, one of the Southwest's best-kept secrets. Located in the heart of Indian country and the Native American jewelry capital of the world, Gallup has gorgeous scenic views, year-round fun events, and some really great places to eat.
We started this business 35 years ago, okay? Our first menu was our homemade chilies, our stuffed sopapillas and tortillas and beans and chili, and that's what started it. Everybody loves our chili rellenos because they're handmade, we're homemade, and we start from scratch. She's filling it now with cheese and the chili and wrapping it with our chili pepper. Now that we have our chilies ready, now she's going to batter them and we're going to put them in our frying pan. It's a beautiful relleno, and we're very proud of this relleno right here.
We've been coming to Gennaro's for over 30 years. And what keeps me coming back is just the food, and Gennaro's has the best.
People come here to socialize. We don't have Wi-Fi, we don't have computers, we don't have television screens, because we want the family to sit here and talk to each other and enjoy each other.
So everything is like in New Mexico, and it's the real thing.
Gennaro's, if you haven't been here, you're missing out, because this is one of the best places to eat in town.
Oh, I just love this guacamole. We come here for the salsa, for the guacamole. There's nothing like it here in Gallup.
It's an addiction. You can't stop. It's a good kind of addiction. They're the best salsa in New Mexico.
I love that stuffed sopapilla.
I come here for the stuffed sopapilla, and every time I come, I usually order the same thing.
The most popular menu item we have is our stuffed sopapilla. It weighs typically about 1.5 to 2 pounds. It's stuffed with beans, meat, cheese, chili, guacamole, everything from scratch.
Our goal was to have homemade cooking, and we haven't changed a bit since we opened this business, and that's our goal right now, and it still is.
Well, I've been coming here for Heritage General for 25 years. I like the food. I like the people who run the place. Waitresses and waiters are always great. Good service. I love the pozole and the menudo.
We're a little off the beaten path on the corner of 6th and Hill, but we're so worth finding.
People come here for the family atmosphere and to feel like they're at home, you know, like one big family. And they really like the way they're treated here, you know, so they feel comfortable. Yes, we're really proud of it. Really, really proud of it.
And in the center of Gallup's Indian Jewelry District, you'll find a little slice of history and a whole lot of fun and some great food at the Cole Street Pub.
Cole Street Pub is your local downtown pub, public house. You just come in here and relax, have a beer, order some wings, maybe dinner, and kind of blow off your day, kind of just enjoy your night off.
The atmosphere is absolutely wonderful. The food is awesome. Kind of like Cheers. Everybody knows everybody, and it's just homey.
When we opened this place, we wanted to pay homage to Gallup. We wanted to feature the working man who would come to a place like this 100 years ago. A lot of our guests, a lot of our visitors, they'll come once, they'll look around, they'll see the pictures, they'll see the decor, and they pop in again. They come back. A lot of people keep coming back because the consistency's there, the food's good, and the quality is always the same. It's good food.
I love Cole Street. It's my #1 spot to come in Gallup. I come here for the atmosphere. It's awesome. Great food, and they always have killer beers on tap.
We do a lot of microbrews. We have stuff from Washington, stuff from California, stuff from Albuquerque, from Marble, from Colorado, Durango. 55 flavors of beer, and that is 24 more than Baskin-Robbins. With the menu, we don't take any shortcuts. Everything's homemade. We make our own chili. We make our own stew. Nothing's made before you order it. It comes out hot. It comes out fresh, and I think that's one of the reasons people come back. Every Saturday night, we do have a crab boil. It's something we pour out on the table. As far as I know, we're the only place in Gallup you can get it, where there's butcher paper, no plates. We have a ½ pound of Alaskan king crab, a ½ pound of boiled shrimp, potatoes, corn on the cob, grilled sausage. We dump it right in front of you, and you make a mess. Friday and Saturday night, we do have live music, and 99% of the time, it's locals. It's not the loud, harsh kind. We do a lot of blues, we do a lot of folk music, a lot of acoustic music. They like the decor, they like the laid-back feel. It's not real loud, it's not real hustle, bustle, busy. We just take care of them. They like the food, they like the atmosphere, and they become regulars.
Well, that's Who Rocks for this week. I hope you liked the show as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. For more information on the Who Rocks segments, or to find out how your organization can rock New Mexico, we invite you to go online to whorocksnm.com. I'm Richard Holcomb, inviting you to join us again next week for another Who Rocks New Mexico. Have a great week, everybody.